Hello and good afternoon, guys. Welcome to MK Convenience Brokerage. My name is Mohammed. In this video, I'm going to explain to you how to properly fill out a notice of access line placement. So, for those of you that are new to the insurance business as a broker or agent in property and casualty world or personal line world, a lot of times you could write certain people, such as, let's say, for example, I'll give you an easy example for me to explain because it might be difficult for me to explain to you like this. Let's say, for example, you want to write a home insurance for somebody in Buffalo, correct? But the companies in New York State that you want to write for are not really giving the person a good rate, or let's say they're not giving the person a decent amount of coverages that the insurer is looking for. So notice of access line placement is basically means it's a company, but it's not licensed to work in New York State, but it's licensed in another state or another world. All right. So what they do is they could give you a company, but you have to show proof that the companies that in New York State that you were using were all rejected for whatever reason, that they didn't take them, whatever the insured wanted, you couldn't get them. So you have to show some type of proof for that. Once you show that proof that yes, the companies that you were using in New York State or New Jersey, whichever state you're working, that the companies did not give the insured or your client sufficient amount of coverage that they wanted, or whatever the case was, they rejected them all and they didn't want it, you could use the access line placement for other out of state businesses that they could use. Basically, they're not authorized to do business in New York State, and obviously they're not subject to following the state rules. So hence that's why it's called access line placement insurance. You obviously have to know the diligent effort was made and required for you to work with the New York State companies, because let's be honest with you. Let's say if you're authorized as an insurance company to work in New York State and you're using companies from out of state, it's not somewhat fair to the companies that are working in New York State, which they're abiding by rules and regulation, and using a company that's working out of state. Hence why they tell you that you have to do due diligence on your behalf. Uh, Obviously, it's up to the superintendent and everything to do make that decision for the future as well. So keep that in mind as well. Once you do that, basically it is. Usually it's another form that I usually do, but this is a short form as well. Usually no one uses this, but just for me to explain to you guys what the access line placement is. If you do get this form, obviously I'll tell you how to fill it out as well. Name insured, policy number, insurer, consistent with the requirement of New York State Insurance Law Regulation 41. I, the insurer's name, is hereby advised that all the portion of the required coverage have been placed by whichever company, outside company you're using. Once you do that and everything, and obviously you're letting them know you further understand everything. You sign it and date it, and basically you fill everything out, and that's about it. It's really simple, to be honest with you. I've personally I've seen people using it. Well, I shouldn't say I see people using it. I've heard people about using access line placements and everything, and it's somewhat that you could be, you could understand how to use it. So, you might have an option using it. To be honest with you, because a lot of times when you're working as an insurance broker or an agent, sometimes when a lot of times companies that reject insured for whatever reason, you have to use outside companies, unfortunately, in order to help out your client. With that being said, that's about it. Thank you again, guys, for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do have any other questions, comment, concern, please comment, like, subscribe. I'll try my best to help you as much as possible to clarify any confusion you guys have. Thank you again, guys, for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it.